Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is What Young Thinks. Today I got a pretty good review for you. I'm going to be reviewing the Asics DS Lite XFly Kangaroo Leather version. And boy, are these a treat. I had a really fun time playing with these actually. It's a all kangaroo leather boot with a very simplistic design. So no technology, no carbon fiber plating, just a very simple kangaroo leather boot with the X plate on the bottom. But this is very nice. What I like about these boot is the whole thing is kangaroo leather, kangaroo leather. But all the way from the toes to the heel is kangaroo leather, even the tongue. And then the inside, what you have is a suede lining, both in the back and on the tongue here. The whole thing's suede, so it really grips the socks when you're playing with these. If you go into the inside, obviously you get a nice little insole, and as you can see, the heel support is outstanding, or I'm sorry, the arch support is outstanding on this, if you can see just from here. And then obviously there's this dimple and the bump on the other side. I don't know what this does, doesn't really bother me. I guess I don't know what it's there for, but overall very comfortable shoe. Now, what makes the DS Lite so much better than the first DS Lite, this is the XFly again, is that the XFly was only partially kangaroo leather, and then the rest of it was synthetic. So you had like this area which was kangaroo leather, and then in the back it was synthetic. Again, with the DS Lite XFly, the whole thing is kangaroo leather. So this is about as modern of a boot you can get with very heritage design. What I mean by that is this only weighs around, this one particularly around 8 ounces, which is very light for a kangaroo leather shoe. So you get really good quality leather, kangaroo leather, but also a very light sole plate. And speaking of the sole plate, this is the XFly sole plate that's supposed to distribute the stud pressure wherever you play. So you could play on turf, or you can play on grass, wet or firm, and theoretically it's supposed to distribute the weight pretty well. I think it works because I've tested this on turf, but I've also played my outdoor leagues in the rain and also when it's really hard out, and this works pretty well. One thing that I do really appreciate about this boot is that how flexible it is. So if you see here, this is very flexible, but in that midsection area you can't really bend this. It's very sturdy, and obviously that just makes a very good boot. Fit wise, it's pretty wide actually. I have very wide feet, but this one does it justice. Obviously you see some of my toe hanging out over here, but otherwise no discomfort. It's also kangaroo leather, so it stretches quite a bit. I normally wear size 9s for Nike and Adidas, but with these I actually got size 8.5. So I do recommend ordering a half size down if you like the tighter feel. If you order your regular size, you might have some little toe room at the end. Some people are okay with that. For me, I like my cleats tight. So just a comparison, this is the Adi Zero 2011 version. I'm sorry, the F50 Adi Zeros that my brother got for me. They're really nice actually. But if you see the size comparison, this is a 9.5, this is a 8.5, and I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's pretty darn close. Especially because it doesn't look like it, but this obviously squishes back. But yeah, I would definitely order a half size down. As far as the support and stability, we talked about that a little bit. The XFly sole plate makes it amazing on any type of surface, but also that this one actually does have the heel gradient. So I know a lot of the reviews said this doesn't have the heel gradient and they like this particular cleat better, because traditionally Asics cleats has the 10mm heel gradient. This one also does have the heel gradient, and this is how. So the boot, you see how it goes all the way down here, and this is level with the front of the boot. But your heel is actually right around this area, believe it or not. And if you know, one of my favorite boots is the Tigrior 4, which has obviously the HG 10mm heel gradient. And if you compare these side by side, you can see they both come up quite a bit. So I don't know if this one's exactly 10mm, but it does have a heel gradient, so it does keep you on your toes. Again, that's a feature I like about the Asics cleats, and it does phenomenally for this boot. Overall, a very solid cleat. I would recommend them. They normally go for about $200, but if you go online, some people sell them for a lot cheaper. I got these actually for the price you can get a pair of Copa Mundials, which was a fantastic deal. So I got really lucky here, but I would definitely recommend them. I've been playing with these since November, and it's August now, so obviously they hold up pretty well in almost any condition. Yeah, so overall, fantastic boot. I would definitely recommend these for anyone, even with, especially for people actually who like that kangaroo leather feel, but are going for something lighter. This is the answer, where the whole boot is made out of kangaroo leather, and gives you stability, comfort, support. So, well, thanks for watching, guys. That's all I had. If you have questions, leave them in the comments box, and hopefully I'll get to them. But this is What Young Thinks, and thanks for watching.